Hi, and welcome to this week's episode on Pulsate Academy. My name is Finola, and I'm from the customer success team here at Pulsate. So far through this series, we've looked at different methods of onboarding your users. We've looked at social login, and we've looked at permissions as well. So now that you're set up and ready to go, let's look at how you can create mobile marketing automation campaigns to engage your users right through the lifecycle. So let's get into it. So what is mobile marketing automation? It's basically when a campaign is sent to a user after they trigger certain criteria within your app. So it moves away from the whole spray and pray approach, which basically just blasts your users with messages that aren't necessarily relevant or of interest to them. And the aim is to increase user engagement and to enhance the user's experience within the app. And it's very important to keep these messages highly personalized for the end user. So there's 4 different types of users. There's first-time users, dormant users, power users, and passers-by as well. So different campaigns can be set to trigger these users throughout the different stages of the life cycle. So today we're going to look at a power user and a dormant user and the difference between the two, and also campaigns that you could send to them. So a power user is actively engaged with your app, and they frequently perform actions within it. So they should be nurtured at every stage of the life cycle, as they're basically brand advocates for your app. Messages should be context driven and, as I said earlier, highly personalized as well. So a dormant user, these are users who were once active within your app. So based on these past behaviors that you have gathered from them, you can then send them campaigns that will interest them and in order to bring them back in. So let's take a look at some examples of power user campaigns. So let's say you want to reward active users. You might say something like, Paul, you're BuzzFeed's top reader of the week, share your win with friends. So this creates brand loyalty and it increases acquisition, so you're getting more downloads as they're sharing with friends. And also another campaign that you could use is to thank loyal customers. So you might say something like, Sarah, thanks for being a loyal customer, 100 loyalty points are added to your account. So this is good for gaming apps and loyalty apps as well. And you can see here that this is personalized with the name, but also the amount of loyalty points that have been added here has been 100. Whereas if it's an even more loyal customer, you might increase this to 200 or decrease it to 50, depending on how loyal they are. So there are some examples of campaigns for power users. Let's take a look at dormant user campaigns now. So you might want to get a user back into your app by telling them about what new deals are on offer. So you might say something like, Chloe, 25% off dresses for the next 24 hours and don't miss out, shop now. So this is good, it's personalized with the name, but also you're letting them know that there's dresses because maybe they have looked at dresses within your app before, whereas you might send a campaign letting them know that there's 25% off coats if it's to a user who has looked at coats previously before. So you're specifically highlighting the item that they've had interested in the past. Another campaign that you could send to dormant users would be to highlight a new feature within the app. So John, we've updates. You can now add multiple tracks to your playlist with one click and to try it now. So you're highlighting the new feature. You can also deep link here with the try now button. So you're bringing them right to that area where they can perform the action straight away. So these are just some examples of how you can reward your power users and bring dormant users back into your app. Next week, we're going to take a look at first-time users and passers-by. Thanks for tuning in today. You can catch us on Twitter at PulsateHQ, leave a comment below, and always make sure you've subscribed to the Academy. See you next time. If sent to a user after they trigger, it's important to identify points in engagement.